Live Nation is a powerhouse, concert promoter, and venue operator, owning more than 100 amphitheaters around the world and hosting more than 30,000 events a year. By the mid 2000s, digital music and pirating had substantially affected record sales and the artist. Live Nation decided to offer lucrative 360 deals to major artists as a way to achieve more revenue for the artist and promoter. These deals take over duties involving merchandise, concert booking, and other aspects of business to increase profits and ease the load on the musician. Madonna and U2 signed with Live Nation in 2007, and 2008 would be the year they went after JayZ. Already one of music's most ambitious entrepreneurs, the president of Def Jam Recordings was ready to embark upon a new journey. Under JayZ's leadership and own imprint Rockefeller, Def Jam released two top-selling albums by Kanye West, a smash debut album from young JayZ, and discovered the top-selling pop star Rihanna. He had mastered the music game and was ready to have more creative output. Having a successful fashion line, Rocawear, the 4040 nightclubs, and investment in the Brooklyn Nets, JayZ was ready for the next big thing. Live Nation believed they could give him what he needed to do just that and receive a lucrative return. Live Nation wanted to be JayZ's exclusive promoter in a 360 deal, getting multiple rights to income from touring, tickets, merchandise, record sales, songwriting, and other aspects of work JayZ wished to venture into. JayZ wanted the startup capital for what would become Roc Nation, a venture that would be an umbrella for his outside projects, which were expected to include his own label, music publishing, and talent consulting and managing. The concert industry was booming, and Live Nation's strategy was to use the live performances to generate revenue in multiple ways, integrating the marketing of all JayZ's entertainment endeavors, including recordings, tours, and endorsements. They would receive a percentage of everything he did, including any merchandise sold. Artist merchandise represents a new area of growth and services we can provide the artist, said Live Nation CEO Michael Rapino, when they purchased the remaining interest of Truck Limited in 2007, which is a high-end licensing and merchandising firm. JayZ was interested in reaching the consumer in many different ways, and he needed the financial backing to do so. At the time, he said, "Everyone's trying to figure it out. I want to be on the front lines of that fight," and it has proven to be a winning battle. He was interested in making his own entertainment powerhouse, more than a label, to envelop areas from music production to sports and artist management, engineering and publishing, film, television, touring, and merchandising. Live Nation and JayZ held each other in high esteem. Live Nation appreciated him for the businessman he was. Chairman Michael Cole stated, "What he's done has kind of mirrored what we want to do and where we think we're going." Although critics were skeptical of a big deal following poor record sales, Live Nation believed in JayZ's dream and entrepreneurial spirit. JayZ was honored to have the autonomy that would get him the largest deal Live Nation had done to date. He quickly showed affiliation with them, stating that his future as an artist could involve elevating the role of live performance. JayZ is also quoted as saying he wants to operate like an indie band, playing the music on tour instead of relying on the radio. This was the exact direction of Live Nation. They created a mutual benefit by choosing to do a joint venture where JayZ could run some of his businesses through Roc Nation and Live Nation. What went well in this negotiation was perfect timing. It happened when JayZ was planning to leave Def Jam because he couldn't receive the money he needed to develop his empire. Live Nation was looking to give 10-year deals with millions given up front for artists to have the freedom to do what they wanted to do. JayZ was ready to give the totality of his creative output, from songs to touring revenue to unhatched entrepreneurial ideas to concert promotion beast, Live Nation. There was controversy between the chairman of Live Nation, Michael Cole, and the chief executive officer, Michael Rapino. They were at odds over the 360 deals taking place. There were arguments that the company was paying too much for these artists. Mr. Cole wanted to sign more artists, and Mr. Rapino wanted to be cautious, signing only 4 to 5 multi-right deals during the first years of 360 agreements. At the time, Live Nation stock had fallen drastically, and analysts were wary of management's willingness to spend such substantial amounts of money on developing its Artist Nation segment. Mr. Cole had strong ties to Live Nation, with good relationships with U2 and the Rolling Stones. He threatened to take the artist with him when he resigned, but he couldn't because of a non-competing agreement. Although stock took a dip from $20 to $13 in 2008, it's currently at $28.98 and has been on a steady incline. JayZ garnered a deal with Live Nation that would encompass the financing of JayZ's own entertainment venture, Rock Nation, along with live shows and tours expanding a scope of 10 years. Rock Nation is the umbrella for all of JayZ's outside projects, including his own label, music publishing, and A&R. Live Nation will contribute $5 million per year for the first 5 years, with another $25 million investment in Rock Nation. JayZ also received $25 million upfront and $25 million for the tour he was on with Mary J. Blige, and an advance payment of $10 million per album for a total of 3 albums. He would then receive another $20 million to pay for publishing and licensing. Equally, Live Nation's largest deal to date for $150 million. In return, they get split profits on everything under the 360 deal. The JayZ and Live Nation deal has already fostered a long-term, meaningful relationship. The businessman/artist did not disappoint on the music or entrepreneurial front, with record-breaking albums and concerts after the deal, along with opening a sports agency under Rock Nation with highly sought-after stars like Robinson Cano, and managing the hottest stars from J. Cole to Rita Ora. JayZ received the support that he needed and delivered just as Live Nation believed he would. They saw it as an investment in their advanced portfolio and received the return no one saw coming. JayZ has come a long way from the hustler to empirical businessman. He has released more #1 albums than any other solo artist and has been very active in business, with a net worth now totaling $550 million, according to Forbes. Live Nation paved the way for a mogul who is making a way for emerging artists and those to come. He supports the work of an artist because he is one of them, and thrives to innovate ways for them to make and keep more of their earned money. He has provided guidance and made deals that range from publishing by Warner Chappell to a global partnership with Universal Music Group for distribution of his artist's music. It's a new management system and now a more profitable way to stream music with Tidal. The momentum is high, and his empire is a great asset for the entertainment industry.